Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack, and welcome back to Let's Play Ring Fit Adventure. This is day 10, that's right, double digits. You know, we really like 10s and 20s and 25s and numbers like that, so it's pretty exciting, right? 10 days in. That doesn't really mean much in a span of a week or anything, but it means a lot in the human mind. This is dumb. Let's get going. What am I talking about? Let's get moving here. What am I doing? Alright, hello! Guess what today is? Your adventure has reached day 10. See? Look, it even celebrates it here, too. Look at that. It might not sound like much, but doing anything for 10 days is tough. Do something to reward yourself today. Guess what I'm going to do to reward myself? Do some working out. Oh, would I like to adjust the difficulty? Yes, let's add a little challenge. Just a little bit. Alright, so it increases the difficulty by 1. So that's what we're going to do to reward ourselves today. Our difficulty has gone up from 10 to 11. Be proud of the progress you're making. You've got this. Alright, let's do another stretch. Alright, we're back into World 5. Drago versus the 4 Masters, which I kept calling the Grand Masters last time, but I think they're just the Masters. And we have Dedicated to Fitness and Adventure Lifer. I think these are both 10-day titles, if I'm not mistaken. You met Allegra, the Leg Master. When she learned you're searching for Drago, she went to consult with the other Masters. Go catch up with Allegra to see what they think. Yeah, let's quickly check out our titles before we get going here, because we haven't really looked at this in a little bit. So, let's see what it is. So, yeah, so that's 10 days in total. There's quite a few of these. I think it goes up to 100, I want to say. Now, these aren't for in a row. These are just total. 10 days in a row is the highest in a row. So you don't have to do any more than 10 days in a row. So we got that title. So I could take a break now if I wanted to, you know, give myself a breather for a day. But I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling about that. And then a lot of the other ones we have right now are just for doing different exercises. Something of a stretch. Okay, so this was 10 times in total. We do 2 stretches every day. So when we finish the stretch at the end of today, we should be at 20 because the one we just did would have been 19, so that makes sense. And then these are all of our titles for the mini games. We didn't get the S rank on core crushing, so. And then yeah, so that's all of our titles. So let's you know what? Let's put on the. This doesn't really matter. No one's gonna see this. Just you guys. Let's put on Adventure Lifer. Why not? That seems good. And now our difficulty is 11. It's kind of funny. I was like, hey, you know, humans like things in 10s, and then the first thing we do on day 10 is bring the difficulty up to 11. That's the reward for day 10. Gotta go higher than 10. So they want us to go right to move on with the story here, but we have some bonus areas over here. First off, this is the fitness gym. We've been waiting for you, Odin. This is the Okay, I just said that. We provide focused training on individual body parts like arms, abs, and legs. We're currently offering the leg set. So, I mean, not that crazy, right? We just met up with Allegra, so they're going to make us do some leg activities now. So, the fitness gyms are basically just like battles, really, where you just do the various fit attacks, some of which we might not even have yet. And the objective is literally just to do all of them. One of the differences here, though, is there's no, like, double time in the exercises. You know how, like, a lot of the exercises that we've done, they'll have, like, a double time at the end of it, where we have to, well, essentially do it faster? Well, that's not the case for the fitness gym. We gotta do every exercise in its full length, which makes, stuff like squats kind of frustrating. Actually, I don't know if you're noticing here, we have 4 different activities here, 3 of which that we have, and there's a different one here that I can't wait to see how this translates to recording. We're going to try our best. But anyway, we got some knee lift going on, which I haven't done in a little bit. Right? I think we took this off. So, I'm getting reacquainted with the knee lifts. But after this, we're going to get to do a fun new one. So, this is the mountain climber pose. So, we don't actually have this attack yet, so this is a little sneak peek. we have to do 30 of them. So this is like almost like a push-up position we have to get into, and then we just kind of have to move our legs back and forth. This one is very, very tough, for sure. I'm not sure which leg I'm supposed to do first here.
Move super energetically.
I'm gonna wait for it to tell me.
Left, make big wide motion. Left, right.
Yeah, I'm doing the wrong order. But yeah, we just have to. We're climbing a mountain right now, on all fours. Sure. This one is really good for cardio. Good for everything. This is a really good one. Whew. That one is never easy, honestly. Even on lower difficulty, it's pretty tough. And it's the first time I've done it in a while. So every time I get a new exercise, sometimes they're a little difficult just because I'm not familiar with it. Alright. We get done with thigh press, which is a little more relaxing. A lot more relaxing. Good thing that they didn't end this with mountain climber. I'd be dying here. But that's not too bad to start off. It said the estimated, I can't talk. Estimated, man, I really am gonna have an Odinisms video. Excamated. It said the estimated time was 4 minutes. And we did it in less than 2, so less than 2 fit minutes anyway. Alright, you get medals, like ranks. I don't think they're for anything. Like on these gyms, I don't think they really get you anything. There's no titles or anything associated with getting an S rank at a fit gym. So, all right, expertly done, Odin. I'm only dying over here. Oh my god. Also, I want to thank everyone who's left nice comments so far about me doing this and who's been enjoying the project. I hope it can help to maybe motivate you, or just to give you some entertainment as I'm attempting to motivate myself to get in better shape. So, thank you so much for being here. All right, let's put Warrior 1 over knee lift, and then let's put bow pull over squat. Yeah, that looks good. All right. There's no recommended blue skills here, so that'll be the next level for sure, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. Actually, I think the next main level, I think I'm pretty familiar with what it is, so we'll have to put those skills on anyway, the ones I just took off. But so this will be a nice little change of pace, so I don't have to do strictly leg exercises today, because trust me, we're gonna get a lot more of that coming up here. But this is a little optional area. I see how Ring didn't say anything to us. It's because we don't actually have to be here. This is just something that we decided to do. Alright, we have some mat arrays, some hoplins. So we're going to start off with plank pose. It's not really pose. This isn't yoga, but it's kind of like a pose, right? The plank. Walk the plank.
Okay, let's go.
We love to do the plank. It's our best... It's our best yellow attack for sure. I mean, I know we have overhead bend, I just hate doing it. But, I mean, this is a AoE that does a lot of damage. This is a really good one we have right now. And while it's good, I'm gonna keep using it. Alright, I think I took out the yellow mat array. Alright, sweet. Hopefully, the mat array heals itself. Oh, or attacks, it's even better. That is an even better thing. Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I stopped doing that because I went to fix my headset and I forgot I was blocking. My bad. That's why we just took some damage there. Whoops. I did not mean to do that at all. And it looks like the yellow mat array dropped an item. When the enemies drop items in combat, they're typically the gems, so it's probably a phospholite, yeah. The pearls have been awarded to us from like various like quest rewards and stage rewards. So we won't see enemies drop those for a little bit because we're still getting those as like the big rewards right now. But you know, they're gonna become eventually just regular enemy drops eventually, because that's how RPGs work. And that is one of the things I do like about this game, is it definitely has that trope of like, hey, an enemy's pretty strong or this thing's pretty good, and then it just becomes like a regular thing. And that's a big RPG thing. And also it makes you think like you're getting stronger too, right? Because like, oh man, this was a boss or something, now we gotta fight him regularly. Although I don't think there's anything like that in this game. Alright, here's a colorless Scuttlebell. So this is probably the strongest enemy we've fought so far. We haven't seen one of these yet. So I don't think I've done a full set of these overhead arm twists yet. I think they've all been interrupted, so this is a good opportunity to show off this move in full. And just slam on him with this overhead fist. So funny. Alright, right, he has to wait a turn to charge up here. So we'll hit him with, I guess, a thigh press. We already did this in the fitness gym, but yeah, we'll hit him up with this. I was thinking of doing something else, maybe like Warrior 1. Maybe I should have done Warrior 1. Like I said, I'm always trying to mix up what I'm doing. I don't want to do the same exercise over and over again. I like to get a good variety in. But, you know, we also want to make sure we're defeating our enemy. I mean, it's going to get one attack off anyway. So, it depends on what we do here. It's going to take either 3 attacks or 4 attacks. Warrior 1 might finish it, though. And if it doesn't, we'll just do, like, a single rep of standing twist or something. And it'll be done. This is going to hurt. It's going to be like 2 hearts, probably. Oh, 2.5. 2.5. Alright. I knew that was going to be pretty painful. These enemies hurt. That's why you want to try to take them out as soon as you can. I mean, in a battle where there's just one, they're not really too much of a threat because, like, who else are you going to attack? But when these things get paired up with, like, Mata Rays and stuff, like, you know, they can be kind of difficult because you're like, do I take out the healing enemy or the enemy that does all the damage? And I mean, the answer is you take out the healing enemy. But still, you know, they become a lot more dangerous. They're not too bad by themselves. Alright, just enough damage. Oh man, I'm sweating. This has been a pretty exhausting one here. Alright, what we got? Oh, we got Warrior Pose 2. Look at this. 60 attack, it hits everybody. Oh yeah, we're just gonna replace Warrior 1. That's just better. Like, the only difference is it has a 2 recharge time on it, so it's not technically just better. But I mean, come on, it's better. We're putting that on. I couldn't get those coins. Maybe I wasn't holding enough on the ring. I missed the exercise or the experience medal too. Dang it. All right. Well, that's what happened. Can't do anything about it. All right, we're not gonna check here, but I'm gonna take a drink of water because, whew, that one was something. I think I'm still recovering from those mountain climbers there. Ooh. All right, runner with a dream. So I think that's for running X amount of, I think in miles, even though I'm in kilometers, I think it'd be miles because it's still the same title. Alright, what's our treasure for coming all the way over here? Oh, we get the open and closed leg raise. So this is another healing skill. It's actually even better than the fan pose. But we're not going to put it on right now because I don't really need to put on a recovery move. So, I don't think I need to. So we're just going to leave that be right now. Alright, Allegra did tell us to wait here, but is this really the right place? Whoops, I kept you waiting, didn't I? We're seeing more and more monsters lately thanks to that dragon's arrival. We're going to take care of that dragon down and fix things. Since you came after that dragon, would you like to come along? Drago is covered in the dark influence now. He's a walking disaster. We've got to get to Drago before the damage gets any worse. Working together with the 4 masters will definitely help. I think we've reached a decision. Allow me to test you. A test? What are you talking about? Before we risk our lives jumping into a fight with that dragon, We'd like you to be sure you can pull your weight, obviously. I'll be testing the power of your legs. Let's start the test with something simple. Use the fit skills I choose to defeat the monsters. Got it? Ugh, legs again. But remember, there's no such thing as meaningless exercise. Let's get some proper training in. Oh, gone already? I even get to say bye. Or, don't let the bug burglars see you or they'll steal all your money. Okay. So reach the goal using specific blue fit skills. So look, we don't even get to choose our skills now. So, and this says it's going to take 7 minutes, so this is probably going to be something. And also it has something to do with bug burglars. Actually, I remember exactly what stage this is. Now that she said that. So sometimes we'll get stages like this, yeah, where we won't be able to use anything other than lag skills. So even if enemies aren't even blue, it's just going to be like the beginning of the game where that didn't matter. We have no choice but to use lag stuff. So this is a real true lag day. We did the fitness gym. That was all the blue lag skills. I mean, we got that little breather in that last level. But now we're right back to lag day again. So this is, like I said, this is full-blown lag day. That's how it works. So we got a blue naughty list, thankfully. So what do we have? Literally just the stuff that we only have already. Thigh press, knee lift, and squat. So any fight that has multiple enemies is gonna suck. So hopefully there's few of those. But considering this is saying fitness time of 7, something tells me there's gonna be some fights with multiple enemies in them. Something that we should have done probably is make some grape smoothies, because raising our leg attack might help in some of these fights where we can maybe end an encounter in 1 or 2 battles. Actually, this is going to be good enough here. Well, thankfully we can actually make smoothies on the go, and I'm pretty sure I have the ingredients. I think all you need is grapes, and I'm sure I had to have picked up some by now, right? Let's try doing that. Let's see. Let's go to make smoothies. Let's see if we can make one. We can make 2. You know what? We'll make 2 of them. Sure. We're going to take a little breather here from the stage and make some smoothies along the way. Typically I like to do this in the map menu, but you know, I forgot, so we'll do it now. So there we go. We got some smoothies that we can use to boost our attack here if we really feel like we need it. So if I'm seeing some encounters that maybe have some enemies in there that, like, I know we're gonna take some extra damage, then I'll worry about that.
Oh no, slink bugs!
Uh-oh, slink bugs! What are they?
Can't see us if we stand perfectly still. Turn into a tree and wait for them to leave.
What an oddly specific thing to do. We have to make like a tree and get out of here. No, we gotta do the tree pose and chill. Now, when I first got to this, I was like, oh, sweet, tree pose, because this is a big activity on Wii Fit. Wii Fit was the game I played quite a bit of, and when I originally started getting into shape years ago, I used that as my guide, and I'm still using it to weigh myself in, which I'll actually be doing that tomorrow, because tomorrow for me will be a Wednesday. I don't know where that falls on this upload schedule, but I don't even know any of that anymore, but it'll be Wednesday for me. Be a Wednesday weigh-in for myself. I think if I keep doing these every day, I think that'll be a Friday for you, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, though. It's been a hot minute. My upload schedule is all over the place, so who knows? We'll see. Although, actually, my upload schedule has actually been very consistent since I started doing this, but I just mean that it's not quite, it's not in sync with my recording schedule, if that makes sense. Because I really do this every day. I mean, you saw I just got the title for doing this 10 days in a row. So, there's no cheating here. Like, I am doing this once a day, so I am keeping up with it. You know, people have seen some of the other videos that have gone up already. That's because, you know, that's how this project has to work. I can't, you know, some other projects, some people record like a whole bunch of parts at a time in advance. I've never been one to do that, honestly. I just like to record one a day, kind of let it sit, you know, edit it, and then work on the next one. That's just kind of how I am. That's just how I feel. Alright, so now we got some of these guys here. So I don't know how strong they will be, but because they're colorless enemies, we're going to be smart about this, and we're going to use a smoothie here. Now, I think the thigh press will take out the Hoplin. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to use probably knee lift and squat on the kettlebell. And that's just so I can attempt to take out one enemy first, because I would rather get one off of the field and only get hit once. Actually, this is probably overkill. I think I could have done knee lift on this enemy. That wasn't that overkill. I don't think knee lift would have done it. There was still two reps there left to do, so that was pretty close. Although that might have done the job without the smoothie. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. All right, well, let's use the knee lift on him now. I mean, he's definitely gonna go down to 2 attacks here. I don't think he's gonna survive both this and squats with the powered up smoothie. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to find a healthy balance of all of the activities. No, I don't think thigh press would have done that much more damage. That's quite a bit. It's not that much more powerful. So, but yeah, sorry, I know I kind of went off the tangent of the recording, how I do recordings and that, but that's just kind of how I've always felt. I just like to do them one day at a time, and I've always done that. There have been some projects where sometimes I've recorded the whole project in advance, and those are typically shorter projects. And that's because I don't want things to be spoiled, possibly, or some of them just made more sense to do it that way. But no, I like the once a day. It's a feel good, you know, like takes about an hour of my day to do. That's not a terrible amount of time in somebody's day. Like when I do this, right? It's usually about 40 minutes, like just under. There's some editing, right? Like there's some editing out of like actual recording time. So, I mean, by the end of it, between recording and uploading, I might be at like an hour 30. So maybe it's a little longer than what I said, but regardless, I still enjoy it. All right, this is gonna be the long one here. So, I think thigh press is still gonna finish. Yeah, I mean, hold on. Plank finished one of these off, and that was attack 50. So we should do knee lift to take this guy out first. Yeah, because Plank took out one of the yellow matter rays just in one go. And that was a 50 power attack. So knee lift should do the same thing too. Like just barely, or maybe just enough. I mean, I have leveled up too, so I'm getting a little stronger as well. Yeah, there was only 3 reps left of that, so that was the right idea. Now the question is, do I even bother using the smoothies? I know I did last fight. I probably should. So, yeah, we will. We'll see if a thigh press and a smoothie can fully take out one of these guys or not. And if not, that's okay. And I'll make sure that I get more squats in on the next enemy too. So if this doesn't take this guy out completely, I'll finish him with a knee lift, and then I'll do squats on the other guy first. Just due to the nature again of how the battle system works. You know, once we have the enemy defeated, we stop doing the exercise because that's the setting that I have on right now. Ooh, I think this is gonna take him out. I think I'm wrong. It really looked like it was over half. It's so tough to tell. I wish they had like numbered health above them. I mean, I guess that would be maybe a little too informative, but I wish they did. Oh, it's spacing out. Oh man, too bad we didn't take out the other one first. Oh, actually it wouldn't have mattered. We didn't take this enemy out. Alright, so this is gonna take like, you know, a few knee lifts and then it'll be done. Yeah. We're in the 10 plus minutes category, which is crazy actually because the recording time is not too nuts for this one. I think that's just because there's been a lot less story today and it's been a lot more working out. Especially with these battles here because we can't go through them fast. There's a lot less map in today's workout because with these when we have to do these single target attacks, these battles are just going to take longer, right? That's just the nature of things. Oh yeah, look at this one. This was a true test here. Like I said, this was the real leg day exercise was today. That won't be our last one, that's for sure. That's how they get you to do it. They force me into using these leg skills. Alright. I mean, it took 10 days, right? Like, alright. You're doing leg day. Get over it. Whew. If you haven't guessed by now, if somehow future me does not title this part leg day, there's a problem. Like, what else could I possibly even title this video? Has to be that, right? Like, absolutely. Alright. Oh, man. This is a workout day. Look at that, level 33 on day 10. Shoutouts to my old username. There we go. Alright. Let's finish up this stage. Oh, Allegra's waiting for us at the end there. She's just chilling. Good work. All that exercise is giving me a good look at what your legs can do. Yeah, we got all the way there. Well, if we had to fight her at the end. She's like, alright, now fight me. She was just waiting at the end, just chilling there. Alright, let's check our pulse. Let's see how much I was working out today. I feel like I gave it a pretty good go today. I don't really need to do this at the end of every day, but I feel like it's just a good way to kind of show where I'm at. Oh yeah, 74%. So that's about right where I want to be. I think that sounds about right to me. All right, thigh press rehearser. I guess that's for doing probably 100 thigh presses. We've probably done at least 100 of those now. Your leg work was wonderful. You've certainly passed my test. Good job. All that hard work has really paid off, Odin. But don't begin to think you're done. True excellence demands that one's legs go on for days. Keep pushing yourself onward if you want to find yourself in ideal shape. Also, that's how you'll find Armando the Arm Master. He's waiting for you. He's got a good eye for muscles, but he's stubborn and doesn't trust easily. Go on, we're done here, and you've got serious training to get to. Alright, so Armando's going to be the next one, but he's going to have to wait until tomorrow. So I have a hunch that tomorrow is going to be arm day. Probably. That was a good day's work on Ring Fit Adventure. Let's talk about today's exercise. Now, Tip was taking a sweet time getting on over here. Alright, that was a pretty good day. And this is all of our results for today. You can check it out there. Yeah, thigh press, we're over 100 now. In the brackets, it shows you like how much you've done of everything, like total. So like, see, dash is like, that's over, is that over 10? That's over 10 kilometers, right? Yeah, because 1,000 meters is a kilometer. So I wonder what the title is actually for. Maybe half a... No, that can't be right. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, hey, guess what? Your knee lifts have hit 400. Woohoo! But wait, thigh press have hit 100. Thigh press rehearser. Alright, let's get our stretch on. Wow, lower body, you don't say. Alright, we're done our lower body stretch. Let's see what today's tip is. A break? You don't say. It's nice to have a break sometimes, right? This is yours for today. Say, you increased your difficulty level for today, didn't you? How'd it feel? How'd it work out for you? Could you keep with the extra load? Yeah, it was no problem. Great, in that case, keep at it. That's all for today's cooldown. I'll see you again. Alright? And that's gonna do it for the day 10 workout. This was awesome. You know, we raised our difficulty today. We got to a milestone day. Worked our legs. Got to meet one of the characters of the game. One of the more standout characters that we've met so far. Super cool. This was a really productive video. And a really productive exercise. So, but hey, you know, this is just one more day. we gotta keep at it. So I'll see you next time for day 11 of Ring Fit Adventure. I've been OdinSpack. See you next time. Goodbye.